Yeah, that thing is fucking terrifying.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so Judao is an ace pilot.
It's literally a death god of Mecha.
Well, if I remember correctly, because I had to look it up because I kept dropping it at SR30, that it's like, this is the power of a Mazin, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about? They are literally devil machines.
Yeah.
But they're also god machines. They could be either or.
Kind of like a persona.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thanks. I think it's because I have someone who's waiting for me. I have to stay alive for their sake. Nine stones. Are you referring to Rushio or maybe the Purus? Judo has a lot of women in his life.
Yeah.
Nobody in the squadron. I love the way Nine's face is drawn. It's always so good.
Yeah.
I don't know. Nines is pretty obsessed with the idea of romance. So actually, no, Judah might be right here. I think I know who it is. I figured. I knew it was gonna be her. It's Liana, his sister.
Mm-hmm. Of course. Gotta get home.
Yeah. Remember, before piloting Double Zeta, Judao was not part of the military. He wasn't someone who accidentally got into the Gundam. Well, he accidentally got into the Gundam. That happened as per multiple stories with pilots. He was a junk dealer. He had a normal 9-to-5 everything. Oh yeah, I forgot. We never got Sosuke's ace conversation because Sosuke got shot down when he aced. So I do like the fact that they put the ace conversation pilots on hold until the squad's back. Or squad members returned. He almost sounds unsatisfied.
Sergeant Sagura, do not scare anyone like that ever again.
Very like you to keep things minimal and grounded. That is Sosuke. Except not grounded. Looks at the FOMU incident. He woke up, hallelujah!
Which is... something.
It's surprising because I believe at this point, Hallelujah has brain damage. And no, that's not me taking a jab or anything. Damage. During the end of 00, one of the one of the monitors in Kyrios blew up and basically fucked up the right side of his head.
Okay.
Hallelujah was dead for, well, quote unquote dead for the entirety of season 2, and it was just Hallelujah as the pilot. Hallelujah didn't show back up for the first time until 00 activated Trans Am. And because 00's Trans Am field literally accelerates your brain, it woke up Hallelujah. Due to back to the current the SATCOM. Oh, she's talking about the fact that Leon was the girl was consumed by her mobile armor. With it gone, there's a chance she could be back, and also 100 tack points.
Hell yeah.
And I'm happy Chance survived, because not only does it give Hathaway a better story now, it gives Amuro a better story. Like, because, okay, Amuro's, this is the weird thing, Amuro's love life is weird as shit with Mobile Suit Gundam.
Right.
Because in, he's had a couple girls he's been interested over the course of Mobile Suit Gundam. Chan was the first one in the anime that he actually pursued.
Okay.
And then she dies to Hathaway. Yeah. Then Amuro dies shortly after in his final battle against Char.
Right.
In the novel of the original Mobile Suit Gundam, he ends up with a girl. If I remember correctly, her name is Sarah. I forget what her last name is, but her last name doesn't matter because it's not real. Her real last name is Aznable.
Oh.
She's Char's sister.
Oh.
She has his kid.
Oh. Okay.
It's the reason I'm okay to talk about this is because it's only in the novel version, and I don't believe it's canon anymore. The novels for Gundam are their own continuity. Also, I will say I like the new design for Al's new machine. Also, Nine's happy. She's starting to get her harem back together. She just needs to get the Braves back here, and then it's complete. And all the mechanics are happy to see him back. Oh, look.
Of course the mechanics are good to see him back.
We also have Lieutenant Sax from Full Metal. We haven't seen him that much. He's talked with us a few times. It's the one thing we can't entrust to Londo Bell mechanics. Rough, trustworthy partner and a reliable mechanic. I will say, Mecha in particular has the habit of like creating some of the best characters in media.
Nine.
Okay.
Al is honestly another one of those mecha characters for me. You know the type that I have.
Yeah.
Having these AIs that develop into their own people. I'm always a fan of that kind of archetype.
I do like that. Which is, you'd probably like the story arc of Teria Arde in that respect. He's not an AI, but he is an artificial human.
Right.
It's especially with his relationship, like, where his equivalent to Sosuke is the first lock-on Stratus. Granted, he helps a lot of those pilots. Yep, there we go. All of my upgrades from Marvelous carried over.
It is time.
Okay, so here the next events. Okay, I've learned a little bit how to navigate these menus better. If it's EV, that means there's an event in the next stage.
Okay.
VR means it's variable, means it could transform. Like, you know, Double
Okay.
Zeta and Zeta have the Wave Riders. Shin can change into the other forms, blah, blah, blah. EV means it's got to have an event. Like, if it's an Ava, I can assume an Angel's going to appear.
Right. The Vangrake has got an event.
Which more than likely means one of those fuckers is going to show up. The unique enemies of this game.
Same thing with the Unicorn and the Kai.
Which means, assuming with the Unicorn, this is probably the ending scenario. Well, one of the... Oh, I think I know what this is. But I'm going to hold off on saying what I think it is until I actually see the mission. If I'm correct, this is where a certain character starts going off the fucking deep end.
New Gundam doesn't have an event going on next.
Yeah, so Full Frontal won't appear.
Put everyone into training.
Oh, God. You know, I'd rather have more characters. I'd rather first get the money and the simulator. Well, the money and training because of the fact I want those tack points and I need the money for development.
Yeah.
You know, I'm curious though. I wonder if when the AD crew comes back, if they're gonna figure out what the fuck was up with that red paramail. Oh yeah.
I think Wasn't it Embryo that was involved with
No,
that
he
too?
was in. I think he was in the black one. It looked like a female, like a woman in the red one. They
Okay.
shot each other.
Yeah.
The red one was surrounded by
I'm sorry. It's
dragons.
been like a few weeks
Yeah, it's been
since
a
I.
few weeks. I've just been
Yeah.
going through the footage and reviewing to catch up. The red one was surrounded by dragons. The black one was surrounded by paramals that all looked like Vilkis.
Yeah.
And they both sang the same song that Vilkis sung when, that Ange sang when she activated Vilkis.
Yeah.
So
12.
there is a connection. And Vivian was showing some weird, like, extrasensory ability to sense dragons.
Yeah.
And then also Vilkis turned blue and teleported.
Yeah, there's that too.
And a beam sword when it turned red. That's actually how we got them back, because they figured they could make a boson jump between realities. The issue is they have no way to focus it.
Right.
But because of the fact that the dragons were able to open up a gate from... The current assumption is UC is the home of the dragons.
Yeah.
So if they're able to open a gate to AD, they just need to figure out how to do that. Which Vilkis turned blue.
And then world hopping would be a cinch.
At least to AD.
At least between AD and UC.
Yeah, but the main issue would be to stabilize it, which is why we have boson jump.
Yeah.
Because it's easier to... Instead of hopping between worlds, they're creating micro tears and just hopping through those.
Yeah.
Which, it's much more controlled and much simpler.
While your sisters sleep, only you have been subjected to aging and hardship.
So it seems like... Can I venture a guess on the change based on that dialogue? They were cloned younger. She was woken up first, though. So she was the experiment to create the perfect cyber new types.
Also, I want to slap that Martha bitch.
Oh, yeah, no. She's a fucking piece of shit.
She definitely seems like it.
She's also Bernage's aunt.
Ah.
I say this with the utmost respect to Bernage as a character. Bernage was a bastard child. His he was born from an affair.
Okay.
Carl Vist, Alberto's father, had an affair, and that's where Bernager came from.
Okay.
Meaning Bernager is this guy's half-brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I will say this. Martha, despite being a bitch, Miranda tends to get lucky in terms of the pre-release in one thing, since she's been rescued by Zinnerman. There's usually one guy who cares for her, who's usually in charge. Alberto's her handler, and he does legitimately care for her. The issue is he's too weak-willed to stand up to Martha.
Yeah.
Can I say I have any character in this game so far who I hope has a better ending? Because I could assume the Cross-Edge team, despite like all the hardship they probably go through, still have somewhat of a happy ending. She does not. Puru 12 does not have a happy ending. But based on the fact that the other Purus have had happy endings, I could see her making it. And yeah, because Konami shot Leonard, Amalgam can't do shit. Because Leonard pretty much became their de facto leader.
What scenario was this that we just went through?
Double checking the number. Yeah, we just cleared with the reintroduction of Sosuke. Oh, and it's been okay. The grace period is over. Time to make fun of Sosuke.
God damn it, Kurs.
This would be scenario number 32.
Okay.
Sergeant Weber, the first line is Sosuke, I love you. That true, 9? Oh, look, we're embarrassing 9 now. I'm all for this.
Give me something to. Give me something to Sosuke.
God, I love Mecha. It's so good. How do we go from like these serious, like Mecha? It does have a little bit of total whiplash. Where you go from those serious, like heartfelt or hard-hitting moments to some slight comedy to break the tension.
Yeah.
You're being unfair, Avi. I was just trying to satisfy my thirst for knowledge. It was hardly sexual harassment.
Kurs, are you trying to become part of the science team?
Are you trying to apply 9 as melody?
Who said anything about implying?
No! No! Though, okay, I will give it that much. I will give him that much. He is literally just trying to get dirt to harass Sosuke.
He just wants to harass
His comrade. It is not. He is right on that. It's not that, but still. And now this, I can punch him.
Let me guess.
The other pilots are mad at him.
Alright, yep.
Even Kodai.
Even Melda's just disgusted.
Okay, they're giving Kodai some shit now. Kodai's just bad with women. Like, legitimately, he is bad with women.
He seems honestly a bit hurt that you compared him to.
Yeah, he hasn't realized that if I remember correctly, in Star Blazers, 2 girls do have a thing for him. And
so he's oblivious.
He's oblivious, and take a guess on what are those girls.
So him and Sosuke would get along great.
Except, now, Kodai's still generally a good guy. He's just dense in terms of that.
Yes.
No. Sosuke's dense because he's fucking batshit insane.
Yeah, I'm guessing Mori has a thing for Kodai.
If I remember correctly, in the original Star Blazers, they end up together. I mean, Graham, when you get stuck in deep space for as long as you do, some relationships are bound to form.
Kurs. God damn it, Kurs. Leave Milda out of this. She doesn't want to be involved.
She's over there. Oh no. Mao has appeared.
Probably best thing.
Run! Seems like Kira has already forgotten about Kodai. Yeah, and
Kurs.
Yeah. This is one that I think a couple people have mixed up. Her feelings for Kodai were more like admiration than love.
So she probably wasn't overly heartbroken.
Actually, yeah, no, that was a pretty deep analysis from Avi.
Yeah.
And 9 is still trying to find a guy for Avi.
Of course.
And we know Sosuke is going to continue chasing after Kaname. If he did it after that display, like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, what? And there's also the fact that Tessa still has feelings for him, so he's gonna have to just shut that down at some point.
Or they could just agree to share them. Look, Sosuke doesn't get a choice. They're two strong women who decide his fate.
While true.
This is more. That's more so a joke. That's more so a joke at both their characters. They're both, from what I've seen of Kaname and Tessa, and what I've seen in this game, they're both great.
Oh, they're fucking amazing. Especially during Fumofu when Tessa has to stay over at Sosuke's for a bit of time.
And misunderstandings abound.
I mean...
Or is Tessa literally trying?
Yes is the answer I'm going to give you. And by yes, I mean, yeah, when Kaname finds out, when Kaname finds Tessa at Sosuke's, she's coming out of the shower. So
why do I hear to be continued?
Would that be the fucking evidence?
Can you imagine if Sosuke was a fucking new type, like the amount of shit he'd realize?
Oh, I think he wouldn't be able to handle being a new type. If Sosuke was a new type, he would not be able to handle any of that.
And the Purus are trying to talk about it. They think she is play 12.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I've been keeping this...
I have a question. Have you been interacting with her, with...
The Purus?
Like, the Purus, but also Judao and Benager?
Whenever she appears, I try to attack her with all four.
All three? With all four? Okay.
Well, three. At least one of the Purus, because whenever the Purus get dialogue, they share.
Okay.
They put them as the joint twin, but you know what works for the Purus.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird to be seeing Puru as like this happy-go-lucky girl.
Yeah.
Because the Puru I'm used to is like the one in Dynasty Warriors Gundam, which is her proper one in Double Zeta most of the time. Which is...
Right, the one that's a psychopath.
Not so much a psychopath, but she's like very aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she's still empathetic. I mean, kind of had to be a new type. But, she's very violent.
Mm-hmm.
How much of that is because of the conditioning, I forget. And there's Zinnerman. Zinnerman is a fucking champion in Zeon. And it goes to show... A couple people... Gundam does a thing very well where... Like, it'll show you soldiers outside of the, outside of, you know, the high command or the ace forces and show them, like, the down-to-earth ground forces.
Mm-hmm.
The most famous still is Ramba Ral.
Yeah.
Because Ramba Ral met Amuro in a bar in the middle of a desert. He figured out he was the Gundam pilot, bought the kid a drink. Because they were in the middle of the desert.
Yeah.
Basically told him, we're not on the battlefield. I'm not going to kill you here.
Mm-hmm.
Basically kind of reinforced his ideals of a soldier. He was actually what, we kind of saw him for a brief moment. There's a man who works with Lacus. He's probably going to be joining us if we get Lacus's ship.
Okay.
He is Kira's equivalent to Ramba Ral, except they completely missed the point of Ramba Ral with him. By not killing him!
Good.
Well, no, that actually was a bad thing. Because the whole point of Ramba Ral, the Ramba Ral archetype, is for the pilots to empathize with them and then kill them on the battlefield. So it's like, it's that thing, sort of the shot in the head to make them realize this war
is hell.
And there's Gotta be a better
And
way to
there's
end
no
it.
winner on either side.
The fact that they didn't kill him and then bring him back with no explanation, as C does, takes away from that impact, and it really just makes a lot more of the shit Kira does completely unjustified.
Okay.
I mean, great, it's the least bullshit of the character surviving.
Yeah.
Looks at the fucking freedom blowing up. Yeah, perhaps that's just the skull on your crossbone.
Isn't just a fashion statement.
Is there for ambience. He was a space pirate. Yeah. That's the thing. Despite being space pirates, the Crossbone Vanguard, or at least the current Crossbone Vanguard, are all very good people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know if we have enough time to go into the full story of the Crossbone Vanguard. There's a communique from Alberto. Because, the Crossbone Vanguard story covers Gundam F91, Crossbone Gundam's multiple chapters. It's a long story. As well as Crossbone Gundam trading hands like 3 times.
Yeah.
Why are the feeling Alberto's running his own side plan? Did Alberto grow a spine in this world? He did!
He's trying to save her.
Yeah, because the way this happens in Unicorn is Bernager's actually captured after the Battle of Dakar. That's actually where he meets Bright.
Okay.
And Bright tells him, like, one of my favorite lines in Unicorn, which is that Bright is... Because Bright has a habit of meeting Gundam pilots. He has met all of them. Or at least all of the Federation aces.
I know which line you're going for.
That they choose people.
Yeah.
Because the ones he's always met have always changed the world. Whether it be RX-78, Zeta, Double Zeta, the new Gundam. And they've also got Audrey Byrne or Mineva Zabi. Take your pick on her name. Oh yeah, I forgot that was his father's plan. His father's plan was stupid as shit. He wanted to force negotiations with Neo Zeon by saying they have Mineva Zabi as a hostage. First off, she's the last of the Zabis.
Yeah.
Which, God, the Zabi family is a whole other ball of wax to talk about. But also, she's rare amongst the Zabis. She doesn't want war. Which is funny because her father destroyed Australia. And also piloted Big Zam. Or Big Zom, take your pick. You show me you have the will, and in my own way, I will cooperate. Yeah. You ignored father and the Federation. You said forced to cooperate. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forget. That's how she countered them. They were going to force her to cooperate. She threatened to kill herself. You know what? I can give her respect for that.
Take herself out from being a pawn.
It's the Lelouch solution when C2 is threatening him.
Right.
And he put the gun. He's like, you need me, but I don't need you in this situation. So I'm not going to let you control me. If I'm not allowed to do my own actions, there's no point in me doing anything.
Right.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Ensign Riddy. Oh, my fucking God. This man. Basically, he tries to convince her for both of them to drop their family names and elope. Yeah, no, he really. How to say this? Riddy is a good guy bound by his family's past, which is a common theme in Unicorn. Because many of the pilots in Unicorn are bound to something, a family name. Renaja is bound to the Vist Foundation and the Curse of the Unicorn. The Purus themselves. Riddy's connected to a family connected to the Laplace. It's all connected to the Laplace box. Okay, there's our ships. Yeah, I don't think the Federation realizes they have a leak. See, I see a Titan suit, I see Banshee, and I see an airship. Bangray's got to deploy, so let's deploy Double Zeta, the Purus. Chi Gundam, Mazinger. I am still concerned as to why. I think the Gamelins are going to show up. Because they're forcing me to deploy, Crossbone.
Yeah.
What's up? Hello?
I was saying bet.
Ah. Yeah, I can bet the Jupiter, the Crossbone is going to be needed there. I know exactly where we are. We're at the end of OVA 3 for Unicorn.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, the new armament for the from the Yamato to the Crossbone Gundam. Is it? The Peacock Smasher! Yeah, this is Tobia's element. Breaking into a military base. And Audrey has her knight in shining armor coming to save her. And yeah, Nine's figured out. Bernaji, Audrey, and Ensign Riddy, and you. Would that make for a love square? No, please, Avi, do not get involved.
Do not put Avi into this.
Look, Minerva's love life is already confusing as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly because, actually, I even know, her love life's pretty simple. And as she doesn't give a shit till there's peace.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I have Relina, the guy she loves is trying to kill her. Ah, good old hero Yui. But I'll talk about that with X. Oh yeah, I forgot. Akira's the only member of the squad so far who's actually married.
Mm-hmm.
The Purus don't want to kill her. One ally... So I have 6 turns to do this, and one ally has to use multi-action before the end. Okay, that's easy. I think I know what the Peacock Smasher is. If it's what I think it... Oh, I don't have the stuff to use it yet. Attacking the Federation base and helping the captured girls escape. That's exactly like something a pirate outlaw would do. I can agree with that. Tobia kind of is like likes the romantic idea of being a pirate. That makes sense?
Hmm.
where everyone else wants to, like, where everyone else is like acting like Blackbeard, he wants to be the Dread Pirate Roberts.
Yes.
Everyone forward. Looking at how dead the north of the map is, I could guess that's where reinforcements are going to show up.
Probably.
Oh, he's too close for me to use the Peacock Smasher.
Rip.
Because I think I know which one this is. It's one of my favorite armaments on Crossbone Gundam. Besides, you know, the Beam Cutlass.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Tobia's coming out swinging.
I mean, he's required for this one.
I know, but still.
I'd hope so.
Here we go. Peacock Smasher. Please be the weapon I think it is. It is! It's so cool. It's so overkill. I love, like, here's the thing, I love Crossbow Gundam because it takes the pirate motif instead of just saying, oh, it's just a pirate themed Gundam. They actually gave it like pirate themed weapons.
Oh, that's pretty fucking cool.
Like, that is
stupid looking but cool.
That is like, the Crossbow Gundam has some weird ass shit with it. Like, there's the heat knife hidden in the foot, which was specifically done because Seabook had a habit of getting tied up and had no way of getting out of it.
Fucking beam crossbow with 9 beam guns on it. Oh, that's awesome.
Gonna spread out my forces a little bit. I'm gonna have the Purus start heading over to Banshee. Getter's kind of just gonna go wherever he's needed, same as Sosuke. Jeez Christ! The demolition gun has some good range for its map attack.
That's a mortar. That's a fucking mortar.
Hey, you got, that's a very nice set of grid coordinates you got there.
Oh,
yeah, it's a howitzer.
Like, moved it back one more space. Hello?
Hello? What?
Hello.
Oh, is that a James?
It's a James.
Yeah, it is. Hey, howdy, hey.
Hey, we're doing some SR.
Cool. Yeah, I'll get Twitch up. I just came back walking to the game store because I had an order ready for me, so I had to get that.
Was it the taco stand?
No, it wasn't yet. It was a Vita, PS Vita, because I missed owning one.
You know, that's fair.
Fair. If you have a Vita, you can.
For context, Nick, this game store apparently like has an actual on-cart ROM of Waluigi's Taco Stand downloaded.
Yeah, well, one of the other locations have. They said they're getting it in their stock a few days later, but they had a cart with GoldenEye with Mario characters.
Yeah. Can't
Huh.
wait for Odd Job Toad.
God. I would have loved that game store before, but the fact they're literally selling just like
Meme games.
yeah, meme games, just like ROMs on reproduction cartridges. That there's just something magical about that.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yep.
Some of the ROMs are really good. Okay.
And like Waluigi's Taco Stand is like an actual functioning platformer game.
Of course.
I only remembered it the moment I was scrolling on their Facebook page. I saw that, and I had to remind myself, this is real. They have it in stock in my town.
Yep, that's something, all right.
You know, I have
I gotta fucking.
I've only thanked being born in this town a couple of times, but now I'm really thanking it for this instance.
Yep.
Hey, Sean, should we show that James see the Peacock Smasher?
Oh, definitely.
James, if it's possible, I would suggest pulling up the stream because I don't want to...
He's in. He's in.
I'm pulled up.
Okay. Behold, the ultimate
Crossbone
gun.
Gundam with the best fucking gun.
So good.
Just take a look.
Alright, let me see. I've got the stream up.
First we got Gerard attacking. Ah, he hit. Well, I've reinforced Crossbone, so he'll be able to take it.
Leave me alone, Gundam.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, no, this guy's been hounded by Gundams his entire military career.
You know what? I can definitely understand why he's just like, can you guys just fuck off?
Also, meet the Peacock Smasher.
Here we go. Here we go.
Alright, let's have a look. What the fuck?
Yes! That is exactly what it looks like.
That is the world's biggest crossbow.
It's a beam crossbow with 9 barrels on it.
Don't
They really
worry.
went for the pirate aesthetic.
Don't worry. I've got 9 shots I can shoot at once. I won't miss.
Hey, who?
First try.
What the fuck is he doing here?
What?
Fucking Camille.
Camille! Isn't the timing a little too good?
Yeah, like
You know,
what the?
that's fair, Rick.
We don't know where Camille is in this whole situation. Like he's appeared twice. This is the second time he's appeared, and he basically shows up, causes chaos, and then leaves. Uh-oh, and he's a new type. Oh no. Yeah, what the fuck is going on with Camille? And Ensign Riddy's here in the Delta Plus.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. He's definitely unhinged because he's in that suit. That's not good.
This isn't good.
Yeah, and he's former Londo Bell, so yeah.
This is hurting to see.
Yeah, Riddy, when he snaps, kind of becomes a nice guy. He becomes convinced that the only reason Audrey's on her insane path that she is Bernage's fault.
Mm-hmm.
And you can guess what his next suit is just by the uniform he's wearing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I will say, but when Sunrise wants a character to look unhinged, they are really good at it.
Almost disturbingly good at it.
They've gone I mean, granted, they've had years of practice.
How could I be unhinged if I was never sane to begin with?
That's G Gundam. At least it's still only Earth Federation forces. This is still pretty easy to deal. And given the fact that Shinji now has access to the positron cannon, it's gonna make this somewhat easier. Is this what I think it is? Yeah, it is. This thing is basically mass production Zeta Gundam prototype.
Ah.
It can split off into mobile suit form, but once that's done, it can't reform in combat. It's weird. It is very much inferior to the Zeta. Let's see what the Yamato can do.
I'll tell you what the Yamato can't do right now.
Oh,
Can't fire the wave motion gun.
They won't let me.
They don't trust you with it, Nick.
Actually, one character suggested we use it on the fifth angel. Not fifth, sixth. The big crystal.
Mm-hmm.
That Shinji shot with the cannon.
Right.
And Okaita shot that right down. On the grounds of, we don't know what the fuck will happen to the Earth if we fire it in atmosphere.
Yeah.
Good point. Dude.
Yeah. Also, James, are you aware of the space battleship Yamato?
No.
Have you ever seen the wave motion gun?
Yes.
That.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, that's the originator of that trope.
Oh.
Space Battleship Yamato is one of the key sci-fi anime.
Okay.
Here in the States, you might be more aware of it under the name Star Blazers.
Yeah, that's something more familiar to me.
Yeah. I still love it. It's like, we need to build a spaceship. Let's just turn this battleship into a spaceship. Fuck yes. To give you an idea, my team currently consists of the Space Battleship Yamato, one of the key sci-fi anime ever made. The Avas, which I don't think I need to explain Evangelion's impact. Mazinger, the first piloted mecha in, well, actually in history. Mazinger Z was the original of, humans controlling giant robots. And then there's Tristan's favorite, the Shin Getter. Which, without Getter, how big of a fan of Power Rangers are you?
I am all over Power Rangers.
Could you imagine? Yeah.
The Getter Robo is the origin of
Combiner.
that sort of combining mech.
Of just multiple mechs combining into a bigger mech.
Actually,
Yes.
they were the first combiner. In general.
Yeah.
Though Getter does it in a weird way. They couldn't figure out how they wanted the robots to combine, well, the planes to combine into the robot.
So
They were test driving cars when Go Nagai accidentally
crashed one into the back of another.
Of Ken Ishikawa's, and then he was like, he got out from it after he stood for a second. He's like, that's how they're gonna do it. That's how they're gonna combine.
We'll just smash them into the backs of each other.
And then left Ken to come up with the rest. Barely did shit to the Iron Fortress, Mazinger. It's still so weird to see a suit on my squad with the Neo Zeon symbol.
Yep.
But it's the Puru, so they get a pass. Wait, does this... Okay, I think I might have gotten Yosuke to the point where he starts with the Lambda driver.
Sosuke, you mean?
Yeah, it's alright.
I don't think your boy Yosuke is in this game.
Nah, different game. Though he actually has voiced a couple mech pilots. One in particular we'll be dealing with later. When we get to X.
Yep.
As much as I like the cast we have in this game, X definitely has some pilots I am way more interested in.
That's fair.
Such as the amazing Tengen Toppa.
Tengen Toppa.
Patch the dog. I think Sosuke got him.
Yeah. Alright. It was nice to see you guys doing alright. I just came in to say howdy because I need to go to work soon.
Okay.
Enjoy yourself.
Bye, buddy.
Good luck at work. Up, Sosuke is now a great ace.
Hell yeah.
He is still blaming Pernager. You see what I mean by he becomes a nice guy?
How do you think Jack the Ace feels? Considering that he's not the only ace anymore.
Probably currently planning how to kill my team. Well, actually, he doesn't really care. His only thing is he wants to destroy Minato and Mike Guy.
Yeah.
I wonder how they're doing over in AD. I mean, they're with Celestial...
No.
I mean, let's be honest. So over there with
They're
Celestial...
with Celestial beings, so they're probably fine.
And Arsenal and the Orb and Zap forces.
Yeah. So they're probably fine.
Yeah. They went there with a pretty good squad. I mean, they had to have. They went over with the best character. The immortal ace, Patrick Colasauer.
Yeah. Reminder that you can make Patrick into a very powerful unit in this game.
Yeah, because Patrick has, like, insane luck abilities.
Luck build Patrick.
I remember, like, one of the things you have to do is you gotta boost his SP through the goddamn roof.
Yeah.
And they haven't given it to him yet. I'm suspecting it's gonna be in this game. His machine can use the Trans Am system. I got 5 turns. Wait. Persuade?
Persuade her.
Their general forces are still trying to take out the Crossbone Gundam. I forgot. Remind me, I gotta remember to put save bullet onto Crossbone Gundam for Peacock Smasher.
Ah.
Ugh. Okay, see, Sega Frame's active. Let's see. Bernager wasn't able to do anything. Let's see if I can get someone in there who's a little bit more familiar with... Okay, so Judao has something. I kind of figured. I wanted to get someone in there who had more of an experience with Purus. Oh, he opened a comm link to the Purus for her.
Hmm.
I'll leave dealing with her up to Bernager and Judao. And whoever else can hit the Banshee. We just gotta knock that suit the fuck out. Yeah, that... Up. Oh, how cute! They deployed free XP! It's Jagans!
Godspeed, Benager.
You got the ladies waiting for you. If you don't, Nine's gonna smack you for failing her romance novel. Look, every pilot, I'm convinced every pilot in this game has some secret going on in the background that they're not talking about. That we sometimes see. Like, we know, what's her name? Scylla, the commander of Ange's Paramal group. She likes dressing up as a magical girl. Outfit and all. She stole, Botakun.
She stole Bontaku.
To have a tea party.
That's adorable.
Ange is the only one who knows, and she's sworn to secrecy on death.
Yeah.
Granted, Ange might just use it because Ange doesn't fear death anymore. Yeah, apparently from my understanding, these pilot suits that these two are wearing, Bernager and Riddy, they're literally, basically, they are set to administer drugs to keep them from passing out from the G-forces.
Ah,
That's how much Banshee and Unicorn put out.
okay.
Not enough to affect their abilities as pilots or, you know, dangerous levels. Just enough to keep them from dying.
It's enough to affect them.
It's enough. It's basically it's
slight level.
yeah. No. Riddy was fucked before the suit.
Yeah.
Riddy. The fucked thing about Riddy is, take a guess what he is.
Is he a cyber new type?
Nope.
Oh.
He's a pureblood. He's
Oh.
You'll see. But, he's got his own set of issues. He's got like I said, he's bound. Unicorn has a very big thing of being bound by a curse of family. His family has known about what the fuck is in Laplace's box, and basically has been running the Federation for years.
Hmm.
And there's so much to go into with his family. It's kind of insane. And this was sort of like, this is very much the tipping point for him to go to full-blown insanity. In the original run, this was in an airship as it was like basically in low orbit as Banshee was going berserk. And she did have the choice, go with Renager or go with him. You can guess who she chose. He was inspired by a pirate. And she's still in the Banshee. Can I just say, like, as much as it hurts, like, for Bernager to see her like this, because, you know, Bernager knew her before she was, back to being Puru 12. I kind of feel bad for both of the Purus in this.
Because they're seeing their sister suffer like this.
Yeah. Especially after the shit they went through.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, look, Zitterman. Yeah. Zitterman basically, despite the way they talk, like where she calls him master, it's mostly just because Puru conditioning. She sees him more of a father figure. On dog's crying. Why are you crying, small dog?
Small dog sad.
Okay, I had to. Yeah, no, he's freaking out because he thought people were getting home. They are not.
Sad. Sad for Doggo.
Very sad for Doggo. And no, this, I will say this is not sign that her fate has been, Puru 12's fate has been averted yet.
They could still go very bad.
Well, no, this is about how it happened for her in, Unicorn. They did get her out of the Banshee.
Okay.
It's what happened after she was out of the Banshee was the issue. Wait. Why would... What? You know, that's the weird one. Camille... Like, does Camille know them? Camille's the wild card in the UC timeline.
Yeah.
Yeah, even they don't know what the fuck is going on. I like how they have the explanation, because that's always an issue in these tactics games when these long cutscenes go on. And the armies are just standing there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, speaking of it, the Jaggeds fulfilled their destiny.
They died for the sake of someone else's experience.
No, they just blew the fuck up. Unified group aircraft distance. Oh, look, it's these strange motherfuckers.
Okay.
Didn't I kill you? I thought I blew him up on Mars. Ow. What the fuck? Like, what he's saying just doesn't click with what we know.
Multiple timelines?
Either multiple timelines or there's something else going on here. It is weird. Most of their other machines are AI, while they have only one human pilot. Granted, the Questars in
One
30...
that we know of.
Yeah, the Questars in SR30 did the same thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, no, I'm definitely starting to feel the Vangray start to collapse. Oh, fuck. And now... Ah! Dog! Give me a second.
Your stats
I
are
apologize. Dog,
finally
no.
out. Oh, I hear that doggo.
It's gonna be in and out for a while because it's that time of day. People are gonna be getting back soon, and anytime a car passes by, the dog freaks the fuck out.
Man.
Charge. Yeah, no, I'm starting to see what I'm assuming you're reading on TV tropes that the Vangray starts to fall off towards the end.
Yeah.
I could see it happening. The Vangray is starting to deal less damage and not a lot. Basically, it's unable to insta kill anymore, even with its most powerful attacks, which leads me to believe upgrade coming soon.
Possible, yes.
Okay, super piercing shot. That's what I say. I love the fact that the fairy eyes for Klausu is just martial arts.
Yep.
Yeah, even at max performance, are you fucking kidding me? Banshee's back on the board, and Riddy's in it.
He just couldn't help himself.
Nope. I just need to defeat him. I don't need to defeat Riddy, so... I guess the main thing I've got going for me is the fact that he didn't activate destroy mode. But he's still only going after me with, the standard Banshee, which, while powerful, it's only 50% of its true power.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can't believe it. This is the third time we've beat him.
I can't. Inconceivable.
Yeah, so we know there's probably no way that guy's in charge of an organization.
Yeah, he's too hot-headed for it.
Yeah, so whatever it was, probably just called him back.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay, outside the shock that that guy's still alive, I think we made out of this level like a bandit. We saved Meridia, we saved Audrey. Yeah, Riddy's gone deep into the deep end and is now piloting the Banshee, but
Yep.
we can deal with that later. You know, they're not with us, but they're at least with people who are going to take care of them. Zinnerman, despite being part of Neo Zeon, Zinnerman's actually a good man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, great. Dog's gonna lose his shit again. I just saw a car pull up and I know exactly which car it was.
Mm.
Ah. Really, dog? Family member walked in and little dog lost his ever-loving shit.
Mm-hmm.
I did manage to mute the stream, Sean, and I'm sorry I didn't mute Discord that you had to hear him screaming like that.
I only heard a little bit. It's fine. I'll be right back myself.
Okay, yeah, we're finishing up this cutscene. We got a couple more missions I gotta get done. Yeah, no, that it doesn't make sense for Camille to switch sides of Neo Zeon after his involvement with the AEU. Cause yeah, and even saying, oh, he fought under Char Azimuth because he fought under AEU when Char was in charge as Quattro. Quattro and Char, especially when Char took over during the rebellion, are two completely different individuals in terms of mentality. Camille is the wild card still. Also, we took the Delta Plus with us. It's now our mobile suit. We're a bunch of goblins.
Takes one to lead a team with them.
Yeah. I mean, looks at 9. 9's a gremlin. She's a gremlin.
Grimolin.
Why do I hear screaming in Spanish? Oh yeah, Bradager punched him. They're all complimenting Bradager for his punch. The Nadesco's returning.
Good.
Then there's Gardem. They're an enigma. Hopefully the people coming back from with the Nadesco. So, okay, I'm gonna read up all the new units and units that got powered up that are coming back from the AD dimension really quick.
Huh.
So the returning units, well, the new units, Lacus Klein. Ruri appears to have a new ship. I'm guessing something happened to the Nadesco too. Kape and Banjo had their machines powered up. Shin had a power up. Sensitive Say, Lockout Hallelujah Haptism, Terria Arde, Graham Acre, and Patrick Colosauer all had abilities up by the looks of it. That is in Might Guine. Maito is not in Might Guine.
Upgrade.
I hope so. I'm gonna check the when I get to it. Nothing to the diver or bomber. Akito has a power up. Ange has an ability up. Tusk is in a machine. And Salamandini. What is that name? Wait, that's the machine that tried to kill me. What the fuck happened in the AD dimension?